Hi everybody, it's Miss Downs here. This week I thought we'd do something a little different than story with an art project after. We're going to do something called Mosaic. Now Mosaic, you kind of think of it like a fancy puzzle, and you make the pieces and you kind of fit them together. You see mosaics a lot of time. You can see them, people make them with tiles, people make them, oh gosh, in all sorts of different ways. You can see them on the walls, you can see them on the floor. So there's a lot of different ways you can do mosaics. Today, we're going to use something really simple. We're going to use a cereal box to create our pieces for our mosaic. Now, make sure you ask mom and dad. Usually cereal comes in a box and on the inside it has the bag. So you can take the bag out, make sure you clip the cereal so that it doesn't get bad, but we're gonna just use a cardboard box like this. Now, if you don't have big scissors, it's okay. You can always use little scissors. I'm gonna just cut down the side, but you can always just tear it. So if it seems to be a little too difficult and you want to make it flat, it's okay to just tear it like that too, because it's a mosaic. We're just making pieces. So I don't have glue, and I also don't have a lot of different types of paper. I only have white paper. So I'm basically going to do this on my black table here as if I was making a puzzle. So you can do the same. I'm going to move that so you can see the bottom, see the table a little bit more and less of me. Now I'm just going to turn my cereal over and I'm just going to start cutting pieces. First, I like to get rid of the big pieces. I always find that it's just easier to work with things, especially cardboard, when the pieces are a little smaller, and then I'll be able to cut from them. So let me just get this bottom part off. And then if you want, one of the ways you could do it is turn it over so you can't really see any of the designs. And then just pick a piece of cardboard and you're going to start cutting just different shapes. It can be triangles, and you can go to a big shape and then cut from that big shape like that. And I'm just going to start making a pile of shapes. Okay, I'm going to go a little faster than you have to because I only have so much time to be able to show you this on our video here. So I'm just going to go make these shapes like this. I'm going to put that one because it's a little ripped. So I'm going to put that to the side. I don't think I'm going to really need it. Yeah, I'll leave that one kind of a big piece. Here's another ripped piece. So I'm just going to trim that ripped part off. Maybe just use these nice clean cuts here. And then this one is a pretty good one where I could maybe just do, you kind of want to have angles. So like you're trying to make some triangles, some triangle-like shapes. This probably wouldn't be a very good shape for a mosaic like that. Okay, so I have my pieces, put my scissors to the side. Now if you have, oops, I need to trim this one. This one's not going to work very well. Can you see that? So I'm just going to trim off that, and then maybe just cut it in half. So I have kind of this triangle. I just made two triangles. Okay. So there's two ways you can do this, or actually there's more ways if you think of your own. Like I said, I don't really have paper and I don't have glue, so I'm just going to do it right on this table here, and then that way when I'm done, I could either just take it off, and then I could just redo it again, or I can just take it off and just easily throw it in recycling. So if you do have a nice big piece of paper, you could always get some glue, and then every time you place a piece, you can put some glue on and then just glue it down to your paper. Don't glue it to your table. Okay, so I'm just going to start taking my pieces, and I don't want to put them exactly next to each other. So mosaics are always, there's always this little bit of separation between the pieces. Okay, and then you just kind of start figuring out, where do the pieces fit? Where do I like where this is going? So I can kind of just basically just, there we go. This is starting to work out nicely already. And you don't really have to worry about what it says or what the picture is, because it's all jumbled together to make really cool arts. I think I'm going to turn that one. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it will go better there. Yeah, I like that. And then it might be too. Oh, there. I like that. And then let's see. Actually, this one might work the way it is. Like that. It's not too bad, actually. Here, let me move it back so you can see it a little bit. I'm not doing it so where you can see it, it's started growing in the other direction. So you can see I'm making my spaces in between kind of large so you can see them. You can do your pieces really close together if you like. So then you just keep going basically. And like I said, if I was gluing, I'd put some glue on and then I'd find a good spot for it. Press it down, make sure you press it down so it stays. And then, now you don't have to use all the pieces either. That's one thing with mosaics. Like let's say I get to a place where I'm like, I don't know, none of the pieces I have really fit into a spot. That's okay. Let's see. I don't know if this one's gonna work. Maybe, no. Maybe I'll hold on to that one. Oh, let's try this one. Oh, no. See, this is when it starts to get hard because you kind of have this really great setup and things start really taking shape. And eventually then you start going, you know, I think I'm almost done. I definitely think I'm almost done. Let's try that one there. Well, this one might work here. There we go. Okay, I think I'm pretty finished. Now, like I said, if you are doing this on a paper, make sure you give it time for the glue to dry. If you're not, that's okay. You can just have it on the table, show it to mom and dad, or take a picture of it and you can send it to me. That'd be really cool too, because I'm always loving to see your artwork. So this is called a mosaic once again, and if you want to look at more mosaics, you can always go on Google, or you can look at art museums and just put in search for mosaics. It's spelled M-O-S-A-I-C-S. I hope you enjoyed this project. I look forward to seeing some pictures if you're able to. If you can't, that's not a problem. Really, it's okay. And I'll see you next week. Bye. I appreciate you all so much, and I miss you. Take care of yourself. I'm still inside too.